Hello, I'm Pam Lugo. I'd like to welcome you to our video presentation on the U.S. German Seapost, which operated between 1891 and 1939. This is a little-known fact of the postal relations between the United States and Germany that played out as both nations became industrial powerhouses. We will take you through some of the unique aspects of this, including the ships, postal rates, and samples of that service. Transatlantic voyages were key to the development of North America. Faster North Atlantic communications grew increasingly important as the United States emerged as an industrial powerhouse. The route to Germany proved particularly important. Beginning in 1891, to facilitate communication, the United States reached agreements with Germany for the direct transport of mails, resulting in the creation of the U.S. German Seapost. Protocols developed between the two postal administrations regulated the service for half a century. Those initial protocols were in place by March 1891, when the service began from Germany and from the U.S. in April. Initially, the shipboard post offices were staffed by one American and two Germans. The purpose of the seapost offices was to process mail from passengers or crew on the ship at sea, or mail delivered to the pier just before departure. Here's an example. The sender has indicated in the upper left corner that it is to go on the SS Columbia. A stamp has been removed from the envelope just to the left of the 1-cent postal stationery indicia. It may have been a 4-cent stamp from the Columbian series, added to make the 5 cents rate to Germany. German postal regulations were in effect on westbound voyages until American territorial waters were reached, whereupon the Seapost Office became American, remaining so on the return voyage until German territorial waters were reached. This arrangement affected all things postal, down to the sale and use of stamps. In this example, U.S. German Seapost No. 1 was used on the SS Fürst Bismarck. The words U.S. German CPO and the circular date cancel were used until 1914. In addition to being scarce, covers from the 1890s are nondescript or simply bear the shipping company's standard corner card. To determine the ship, shipping schedules must usually be consulted. This is from the Fürst Bismarck, a Hamburg America liner. During the pre-war service, 3 major cancellation varieties are known. Furthermore, barrels containing 21 different numbers were used. This barrel contains an 8, applied in 1895. It saw use on the Fürst Bismarck beginning in 1891. Number 11 was used on the SS Kronprinz Wilhelm from 1904 to 1914. This postcard has a German Seapost cancellation and shows the SS Prinz Friedrich Wilhelm. Cancellation number 12 was used on the SS Kaiser Wilhelm II from 1905 to 1908. There are plenty of questions regarding the service. 29 German ships served until 1914, but only 21 numbers are known. One number was used on 6 different ships, with 5 different numbers found used for one of the ships. It is best to think of the numbers as assigned to postal clerks who changed ships, but large gaps exist in cancellation use tables. Here's an example of the number 13 used as a cancellation on the SS Normannia in 1895. The number 13 cancellation is not seen again for 10 years. According to researchers, the number 13 only reappears in use on the SS Kronprinzen Cecile from 1906 to 1914. A faint outline initially suggested on this 1899 cancellation that the number was Seapost number 14. Closer examination, however, shows the number to be number 4. The identity of the ship using the number 4 in 1899 remains a mystery, since the data tables indicate that the first use of the number 4 began with the SS Blucher after her 1902 launch. Postage due cancellations were also applied on board ship. This example was used by Seapost number 14. Payment was collected on board ship. In the case of Seapost 15, there is no confusion. There are examples of the number 15 cancel that was used on the SS America from 1906 to 1914. This card from the SS America was canceled by the German Seapost. Seapost 17 is known from the SS Kaiserin August Victoria. More Seapost 17s survive than any other number. Number 20 was used on board the SS Deutschland. 5 cents paid the standard international rate for first-class mail. 2 cents paid the rate for an international postcard. Here's a postcard from the SS Friedrich de Gross with a German Seapost cancel. Much mail did not have the distinctive cancellations of the Seapost service because the unsorted mail had been postmarked before loading on board ship. This example traveled on the SS Trav out of Bremen, Germany. Other times, the writer identified the ship in their message, as done by this sender aboard the SS Spray. The U.S. German Seapost was suspended when World War I began. The Seapost was resumed in 1924. Several changes occurred following the resumption of the U.S. German Seapost in 1924. The Uss Leviathan is representative of these changes. A new feature included placing the ship's name within a wavy line pattern of the cancellation. The circular date stamp was also changed to read U.S. German SPO. An added service began in 1927 on the Leviathan in the form of catapult airmail service. The plane could be launched 450 miles from port, getting the mail to the post office on land 18 hours before the ship docked. The SS Bremen was launched in 1929 and won the top award for speed across the Atlantic. A westbound postcard from the Bremen's inaugural year. The sister ships SS Manhattan and SS Washington were never assigned a number, but their names were in the cancellations. The SS America, launched in 1905, was staffed by the clerk with Seapost number 15 prior to the First World War. After the war, the America was assigned Seapost number 1. Here's a 1929 SS America cover with a particularly sharp Seapost number 1 cancel. The SS President Roosevelt was launched in 1921. By 1926, the Roosevelt was a part of the U.S. German Seapost, assigned number 3 as its numerical cancel, and also allowed use of its name in the circular date stamp. The SS President Harding was also part of the U.S. German Seapost, assigned number 4 as its numerical cancel and also allowed use of its name in the circular date stamp. The SS Berlin was assigned Seapost number 12. The SS Hamburg was assigned Seapost number 14. It was used for 3 months before Germany invaded Poland to start World War II. The declaration of war with Germany in 1939 brought an end to the U.S. German Seapost. It has been my pleasure to explore with you the U.S. German Seapost. The postal history shown was assembled by Jack Willard and Sergio Lugo and is housed in an RMPL special collection. Sergio Lugo wrote the story based on his research in the RMPL's holdings. The following authors, William Coonley, Robert Gordon, Philip Cockrill, and Roger Hoskins, have writings on the U.S. German Seapost. Their books and articles can be found at various philatelic libraries. We look forward to seeing you again in future RMPL videos.